Hey mini horse lovers, guess what? We're getting a new miniature horse today. That'll be the 5th added to our little herd of 4. Now the mini that's coming, he was rescued by a friend of a friend and was brought to California. Long story short, he's been through a lot. I don't know his whole background, but my friend of a friend has told me that he was living in pretty bad conditions and the people had misrepresented his age, and it's a long story, but he also caught a virus coming over. So he's been on quarantine for a little while, and when we bring him here, just to be on the safe side, we're going to quarantine him here for a while as well. So that means we need to set up a new pen. Now, since our pasture is torn up right now, putting in the new water line, it gives us a good amount of space to keep them apart. I don't want them to have any nose-to-nose contact. I'd like for him to be able to see them but not get anywhere near them. So my husband's going to bring the tractor down. We're going to move some panels around. I tell you, this is not a fancy show barn. This is a real ranch. Our panels that we're using are incredibly heavy cattle panels that we have lying around. We're going to put together a pen on the far side of our little pasture. Here we go. This is where the guys are. There's our trench. And these cattle panels are really heavy, so we're using the tractor to move them. We are going to go ahead and put a pen right here, so he'll have some shade from the sycamore tree, and he will be plenty far enough from these guys. After he's had his quarantine, I'll probably put him in the round pen so that he can greet the others through the fence, but not be completely with them just yet. Hey Trigger, what do you think about the thought of getting a new friend? Trigger is the only one I'm concerned about. Actually, Joey might be a little upset about it too. Hey Joey, what do you think about getting a new friend? He says, I don't care as long as I have my food. You. Hey, buddy. Welcome. It's like, no, danger. I don't like that at all. But I like those horses over there. Good boy. Sometimes you can have the best of intentions and they have their other ideas. So this morning I came down and the new little guy was missing from his pen. Where was he? He was right there. Somehow he had gotten out of his pen. He climbed the little mound of dirt, jumped the trench, and went to go visit the other horses. So we really have no purpose for quarantine now. All we can do is hope for the best. I mean, he's healthy, he's fine. I took his temperature and I weighed him last night and all seems well, but crossing our fingers. You little stinker. How'd you get out, buddy? I think if he really tried, he could probably get through the bars because these are cattle panels, but we didn't think he would try that hard. And jumping the trench is pretty That's kind of a lot, Guy. I took the new Guy out yesterday. I took him for a walk up to the pond. I played with the obstacles in the arena with him and just wanted to get to know him a little bit better. So I get the feeling that this little guy has had a pretty hard life. You know, I can only speculate, but being a stud, he's really calm, subdued. It could just be his personality too. I don't know. But I'm told that when they picked him up, he was in pretty bad shape. His feet were a mess, really splayed out. So I know he wasn't getting proper care. His top line needs work. He has no muscle. So it's going to be a bit of a job to get him back into full condition. I'm not quite sure he's fully sound on his front, but he also, his feet have been trimmed and he could be a little bit sore because of that. He also tends to wear them a little funny. So time will tell. I have high hopes for him. He's a sweet little guy and he doesn't know a whole lot. They were riding him. They were having kids ride him in his prior homes. So I know he knows something. The girl I got him from, knowing that he had been ridden, decided, you know what, let's see if he can drive. And he drove pretty well. So he does have some education, but then, you know, I got him on the lunge line. He was kind of clueless. He got himself tangled up a little bit, but he's of a solid mind that he knows he can try to figure things out. We finally have him in a pen that he can't get out of. We call it his janky jail cell. There's no way he's getting out of that. But it doesn't look the prettiest, but that's okay. Anyway, I still don't have a name for him. I have some contenders, but I need to get to know him a little bit before we settle on a name. And the reason I keep looking out over there is I'm watching him eating his food. So we'll put some muscle on his hind end, hopefully increase his top line and figure out how his feet situation. I can't wait to have my farrier out for him to assess the situation. So until then, he's just hanging out, and the other horses still really can't wait to meet him. The others did by happenstance, but Snicky has not met him yet, so that'll be fun when he finally gets to meet